Hello beautiful people, it's Ariel back again with another video. Today I'm going to be doing a review actually on this here. This is actually a half wig. Yes, I am wearing a half wig even after my major fear of never wanting to wear wigs. And basically it comes from a tail that goes like this. So for those of you who grew up in church, you guys know how it is when you're in the church, you know, people singing, the worship leaders going, people, you know, rocking their heads, and then everyone's minding their business until 1 minute, bam, there's a wig on the floor. And then everyone's like, ugh, you know, it gets a little bit awkward, but you have the good people in the church who they're going to be like, they're going to pretend like they didn't see anything, they will keep their eyes closed. And then you have the people like me and my sister who are basically rolling with laughter inside, but we're trying not to show it. So basically I never wanted to be that person, so I was like, I'm never wearing a wig. So yeah, basically this here has helped me to get over that fear, because I was going to a gala and I wanted some really nice, you know, looking hair, and I thought, why not big and curly, because I've always loved big and curly hair. So I was searching online and then I saw this on a website and I was like, that curl looks pretty nice. So first of all, the hair that I have, it is called Outre's Quick Weave Self Style in 60 seconds, and it's the Bahamas style. So, and I got it in the number 2. As I continue with this review, there's 3 things that you need to keep in mind. Number 1, this here is synthetic. It's as synthetic as it's gonna get. So we all know that synthetic hair is not as luxurious, it's not as soft generally as human hair, as the more expensive hair. So it's good to keep that in mind. And number 2, I've had this for almost 2 weeks, and in synthetic world that's pretty old, because you know the hair starts lining up, and it's because it just doesn't last as long as the other hair. Number 3, I made the mistake and I broke my rule, and I decided that I was gonna put a product in this here. I was seeing, because I had Cream of Nature, and I thought, like, you know, Cream of Nature, salons use it, it's a good brand, and I took the sheen spray that my mom bought a while ago, and I was like, this is gonna help. Like, you know, I wanted it to look more, I wanted the hair to look more shiny and just fresh, you know. So I decided, hey, on my second day of having it, I put some sheen spray in it. I didn't put a lot, and to be honest, when I just put it in, it felt so nice. It was looking good, and I was like, yes girl, you made the right choice. Until I got home and it was so crusty. Okay, it wasn't crusty, it was coarse. It still kind of has that kind of coarse feeling to it. Like, I don't know, I just did not like how it felt when I got back home, and I was like, girl, why did you have to go and do that? But yeah, I must say it got back itself. Like, it's not as coarse as it was when I got home that same day. I think it needed to air out, or just I don't know what happened. It kind of like healed itself. Anyway, so yeah, that was my mistake. So those are the 2 things to keep in mind. So to talk about maintenance, basically when you're going to sleep, because obviously you don't want to go to sleep with a half wig, because if you sleep with it, especially if it's synthetic, if you sleep with it, it's going to get all matte and stuff. So I suggest that you get, I kind of stole this from my mom. It is a mannequin head. Her name is Marie Danielle, and I really like her. She's like, that's because she's black, and I'm kind of proud of that. No lie. And no, I did not name her myself. I'm not weird. I'm a grown woman. Okay? It says it right here. Okay? I didn't name her. She's not my doll. Anyway, so yeah, I really like her. She has a really long neck, which I like, because when I put the hair on it, it doesn't drag on the surface that you lay it on, so it's really good for that. So whenever you're not wearing it, even if you're not sleeping, if you're just walking around the house and you know you don't need to be wearing a wig in the house, leave it on her head. She will take care of it. Okay. So yeah, like I said before, from me to you, don't put any products unless you really do know that of a product that's really good. Please let your girl know, because I need to get up on that, right? So basically, when it comes to this here, like I said, I really love it. I'm probably not gonna wear it for much longer. Like, I don't think it's gonna last that much longer. I've had it for 2-ish weeks, and I think it's kind of done its time. I mean, like, it looks pretty good, but like I'm not gonna wear it as often as I did for the past 2 weeks. Like, I'm gonna not wear it every single day. I'm gonna wear it like maybe twice a week, or until it's dead. Like, I mean, it's dead, but you know, basically because I don't want it to get super matte. But if I'm going out, you bet sure I'm gonna be wearing this. Like, another thing about this, well, I more think that this is because of me. Like, my scalp has always been sensitive to tracks. That's why I don't like sew-ins. I don't really like wearing sew-ins. I like how they look, but I don't like the issues that it puts me through. Like, when I had just put this on, the edges of this wig was like, it had my head on fire. Like, it was irritating it so bad. Like, I was sitting there and I was like, and I hate itching my head in public. I hate it so bad because it just looks bad, you know. But it was really itching and it was driving me nuts, and it just reminded me of when I had in a sew-in with a net. Never doing that again. I don't want to blame it on this wig, because I don't think that it's just this wig. I think it's just that I'm not used to wearing wigs, because I don't ever really wear them, and I'm not used to wearing wigs, because I usually wear my natural hair or braids, because I love my braids and my twists. So what I did was, I don't know if this actually physically worked or if it just worked, you know, for my mind's sake. Like, I took, if you look at my Get Ready With Me video, there was a part when I took out my foundation brush, and I took a little spray bottle that you could get at a dollar store or anywhere really, and you put rubbing alcohol in it, and I just sprayed it on. That's what you could do with this wig, just to spray it around the edges, just to like get rid of all the germs or whatever else could cause irritation on your scalp. I really scientifically don't know if that actually happens, but I think if it doesn't, it helped my mind. So another thing I really like about this hair is you don't have to leave a lot of leave out. Like, as you guys know, we're growing our natural hair. We're using the hair formula 37 pills, which, yes, you can see in another video too. So it's always great to have protective styles where your hair is covered. So braids are the best, but sometimes you just don't want to do braids all the time. So this is great because the amount of leave out that you have to leave exposed is so little. Like, right now I have out more than I should, but it's because I was doing something before. It's just experimenting with it. But generally, you just have to leave it like this much. You don't have to put a lot of heat. When I'm doing it, all I have to do, I start with freshly washed hair, I blow dry it on warm, and then I barely put my flat iron in it. Like, it's on a low heat, and it's just, I just do it once, and after I do a flat twist, or like in my other video I used flexi rods, and then you just blend it in and it's fine. But like I said, like, my hair just acts ridiculous sometimes, so it starts frizzing up. Like, right now it's kind of frizzing up because it's the end of the day. It's like, I think it's like 1 o'clock in the morning right now, or 2. Yeah, I'm tired, but I'm excited to do this anyway. One of the major things, the price. So if you're living in the States, you, my friend, are very lucky, because this hair is only about $13. What drew me to this hair the most was when I was searching up, I noticed that this hair was 13 bucks. So obviously, like, I knew in the States it's cheaper, and our dollar's not that great over here because we live in Quebec, Canada, and I know that the prices go up for different products that we have. So I was expecting to pay a little bit more, but I had no idea that I would be paying more than double the price. Okay, more than double. Canada needs to fix this. Like, it was, when I got there, on the mannequin head, it's in $29.99. Okay, and then our tax is ridiculous, so $29.99 is definitely not $30. It came up to like about 35 bucks, maybe more, after everything was done. So I was pretty upset about that. I was like super excited to get it, and then it just like, I was like, really? I mean, maybe if I didn't see that the hair was so cheap before, I wouldn't have been so disappointed. I would have been happy that I got $30 hair, you know. But like, it's because I saw that it was 13 bucks, and you go to the store, and it's not just in that beauty supply store that I went to specifically. It's just like that everywhere, I'm pretty sure. I mean, if there is another place, again, for my Montrealers, please let me know, because I would love to get that too, because I want to get more of these. I want to get like their whole collection. I want to become the wig lady. I want to become to wigs what a cat lady is to a cat. Whatever that is. Okay, that's good. So yeah, I think basically that's it. So just to recap, when I took this out the package, it didn't look as great as I thought it would because the curls are really tight. But once you start combing that out with your fingers, girl, it looks so good. But now it's kind of old. It's still doing good. I'm proud of you. Smart, loyal. So yeah, so I am really liking it so far. I would definitely buy again. I do suggest that you get it if you want big curly hair for cheap. It's a good price. And yes, don't put any products unless you know. Just hit me up, let me know, because you know we family. Don't be holding out no secrets on me. I need to know. And yeah, I would definitely buy it, and I'm liking it, and I would never forget it because it was the wig that helped me get over my fear of wigs. And for future references, for those of you who sit up in church or any other place where a lady's wearing a wig and it so happens to fall off, don't laugh at her. Thanks again for watching. I want to see you guys real soon. We love you, and see you in the next video. I have a bad habit of doing this. I don't know what this is. I feel like you're just going to be seeing me doing it. I'm sorry.